What's up, guys? Sub-Zerek here, back for another VOD review. Today, doing a Dishsoap VOD review. We're starting at 2-1 here because this is literally when Dishsoap decided to turn on his stream. So we see Risky Moose, Latent Forge, Silver Destiny. I mean, Silver Destiny is never a bad option. Latent Forge also not too bad here. If we look at our board here, big highlights is we have an upgraded Anivia. We have a Loris with Caitlyn as well, so we can get Pilt over in if we want to. We have some Bruisers here, so a lot of different stuff here with a potential Anivia item carry, and we do have a Steadfast Heart as our slam if we want to make a slam. So that's something that could potentially be done. And there's also a kitty trying to I don't know what she's trying to do here, but she's like right next to me. We end up taking the Silver Destiny, and we get this new God dang it, she hit my keyboard. We get this new Fire Hex augment here, which essentially, yeah, Fire Axiom here. Thank you, Dishsoap, for hovering it here. So it's one of these elemental hexes. If you remember, what set was that? Set 2? Must have been set 2, Rise of the Elements. I played like 5 games of that set, but you get these elemental hexes. It's going to stay in that exact same hex the entire game. You're going to get a little bit of stats, 15 AD and AP, and then the big thing is their damage, burns, and wounds. So you get free-ish burn and wound on your units, which is, I mean, good in many ways. The fact that you just, get that without having to itemize, a red buff or a Morello or a Sunfire or anything like that. There's a lot of upside to it. The downside, of course, is that your unit cannot move from that hex. They have to sit there if you want to get the full value. This one in the corner is very nice. I had one that was like 1 to the left of the corner, which seems a little bit more awkward. But if you ever position, or if you're ever playing into somebody playing like a Fizz or something like that, it starts to get a bit awkward. We do pick up the Yarvin 2 here, and now we can play this 2 Defender 2 Invoker board. So, I mean, this is a fantastic opener for Mr. Dishsoap here. Oh, the other thing to point out is that Dishsoap is playing Project PBE. So this was his first game, I think, of Project PBE. He's been smurfing it up. I think he's ranked 16 right now in Project PBE. With some very, very, very good scores. And so you'll see, I mean, if you look at the people on the right here, we have, that's probably Fan the Kiki. We have Kade here, mid feed so bad, which I don't know if that's mid feed or another player. But the way that Kai did Project PBE this set, which is really, really cool, there's like a tier 1 Project PBE, which is the top 250 players, something like that. So these are all people who are either insanely high elo, they're like multiple, they're all above like 1100, 1200 LP, or they're people who are playing in like Tactician's Crowns, World Championships, things like that. And there's also a tier 2 Project PB, which I am playing in, though I didn't play a game today because I was busy. So it's very, very cool that Kai has this kind of 2-tiered Project PBE this set here. Kitty, I want you to stay here. I think this is a good spot for you. Oh yeah, you like to hit pets, don't you? But yeah, Dishsoap hits another 2-star in this Jarvan here, so easy field on the board here. We ended up taking Bow off Carousel. We're looking for some kind of damage item to balance out the fact that we've slammed the Steadfast Heart here, and I mean, Dish hoping to go for the 5 streak here. We do rotate into a very, very strong Aphelios 2 board, and so we are going to take our first loss here to, who is that, Vandercon? I have no clue who that is. Did he just accidentally sell that? I don't think he did it on purpose, right? Well, that's a little bit rough. He was, I think, trying to sell the make econ there, but accidentally sold his Sona, which is going to lose his Invoker and lose his piece of Demacia. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess not the end of the world. Yeah, he actually did have 3 Demacia on this board, but ended up selling it. Well, okay, all good. We still have a decent opener here, and we do actually pick up another Invoker. The problem is that we don't have, Demacia in now, but, not too bad at the end of the day. Still have a great opener, honestly. The Amelia will do some decent damage. Does open up an Ishtal possibility, though they did nerf Ishtal. Oh, other big thing to note is that there was a big patch today. This patch, which is essentially going to be probably very, very close to the patch that Live is on, probably the patch that Paris is played on. Hey, don't bite that. Hey, stop. That's my headphone cord. Get your teeth out of that. God dang it. She loves to chew. This is going to be very likely the patch that Paris is playing on, right? Because it's going to be the first patch of the set. They might make some small changes, but overall, they're probably not going to change things too much. And so there's probably going to be an A patch before release, and And so this is when it really becomes important to lock in, understand the meta, understand everything that's going on. And so I thought we have to VOD review Mr. Dishsoap here. All right, Heavy as the Crown, Spirit of Redemption, last second save here. I mean, I don't think it's Heavy as the Crown unless there's some cool Heavy as the Crown condition this set. I'm not sure of it if there is one. Last second save is like generically okay. And Spirit of Redemption is this new augment that gives you a Spirit Visage and then it has that redemption effect, which is pretty cool. Good if you have a beefy frontline, which we do have right now. I just don't know if we want to play for that forever. And yeah, he opts to not take that. I'm generally not a fan of Glass Cannon, and like I just feel like this augment doesn't do enough for what it gives you. So I'd be looking at, I guess, I was looking at last second save. I mean, Jewel Lotus looks fantastic here. Also was offered Precision and Grace. Which one's that one? Is that the stacking one? Oh, no. This is the one that causes your allies to dash their next target and gain AS. Yeah, I mean, good augment if you're playing for like melee carries and things like that, but obviously not really great when we're very likely going to play Invoker into some kind of AP setup. I mean, could be an AD setup, honestly. There's no reason we have to play AP here. We do have double bows even, which I feel like encourages you a little bit more towards playing something like an AD setup, but we will see what Dishsoap wants to play towards here. We are playing set 16, baby, so it is we can play some real flex TFT if we want to. Gonna opt to move the belt down so that we can make Nashor's Tooth here. Other kind of important thing to note, I actually haven't talked about it in any of my VODs, is that there's so many free removers now. You start the game with, what is it? I think 3 removers? No, maybe it's 4. I think it's 4 because we're at... I think it's 3 and then you get another like first one off minion. But suffice it to say, you get a lot of removers these days. And so you can be very... generous with your remover usage. You can just, throw that belt on and then, remover the belt down here, make Nashor's. Nashor's obviously fantastic with the Jeweled Lotus because the crit becomes a lot more relevant. So yeah, I mean, it's just a good pickup here. And we have the bow open here. I mean, I'd be looking at like a GS here. He's going to take tier here on, who is that on? That's on Yunara though. I mean, after we've crafted this Nashor's, I doubt we're playing towards her, but I mean, it is a Void Staff if we want to make it just as a solid AP item slam. We aren't really win streaking at this point. So it's not like you have to go like crazy and slam really aggressively here. He does actually get Freljord in. Oh, this is kind of cool with the Ashe and the Sejuani here, and we keep Defender in. And yeah, he's gonna make the Void Staff. Why not? It'll save us some HP. And yeah, I mean we're on a loss streak, but not like a horrific loss streak. 69 HP is not too much or too little. We're just middle of the pack right now with ooh, that was a really close fight. I mean, we wouldn't have completely minded taking a really good loss there. But yeah, I mean, the spot is just completely average, honestly, for Dishsoap. We don't have an Econ Augment. We don't really have any extra source of Econ. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how he plays his level 8 here. When he goes to level 8, I guess, being the big question. Just because I got her little paw here. Oh, you guys can't see, but I'm holding her little paw here, and this kitty is so chill. But yeah, like when do we want to 4-5 it? I can't imagine a world where we 4-2 it here, just because we are really not that rich. 40 gold level 7 here is the definition of like mediocre econ. Though, I mean, I guess if we get a lot of gold from minions here, or maybe we get some kind of econ augment last. I wouldn't mind econ augment last here just to allow us to spike enough to econ-wise to actually roll down at 4-2 instead of waiting all the way till 4-5. But I mean, with the new XP changes, 4-5, I feel like has become more and more reasonable. You wouldn't be caught dead 4-5ing it in, ooh, a Zillion here. So we're going to fit Zillion onto board. I mean, that's an Invoker we can play. You can start stacking up these free XPs every single... It's every other cast, right? Or I think it's every 3 casts now. After I think they changed them to be every 3 casts now, which is not a lot, but not too low. And we can at least item hold him for now. He's going to be a bit better than the Anivia. So yeah, that is who we're going to choose to put our items on, and he's going to throw his bombs all around here, and he's doing great work. Wow, we almost won this fight, but that was at least 3 casts there. So I think he farmed a teeny bit of XP here. All right. Last augment here, makeshift plot armor malicious. I mean, we have a tank item slam, so makeshift is kind of meh. Spirit link, I mean, seems okay-ish. I don't really love it. I mean, malicious monetization, it gives you that econ. The problem is we're not that strong right now, but I don't really want. He takes Staffsmith here. Wow. I'm kind of surprised by this with the fact that we already have 3 damage items built. He takes this, and now we have even more damage items. I mean, I guess there's a world where I could have given you tank items. And he is going to level up here with the slight extra XP from Zillion. He's going to level to 8 and not roll here. He's going to level to 8 just to spike. This is something that Dishsoap actually talked about. doing more so this set is leveling, but then delaying your roll and just kind of using the level to spike in a spot like this, and then waiting until you have a lot more of your upgrades, your unlocks to actually roll down. Whether that be 5 costs, 4 costs. I don't know if there are any 4 cost uploads upgrades he's looking for. He does have like some pieces of the Silas one. So I mean, he could look towards Silas here and has some maybe interesting items for him. But we'll see here. We get the Forzan in here. We get an Annie as well here. So I mean, a nice Arcanist to fit on the board potentially. The crazy thing about this is such a like we're kind of holding this board together with like duct tape. Almost every unit on our board is 1-star. We really need to find a good front line. The Zillion is doing work though. Oh my god, 7.6k damage from the Zillion with just 2 Invoker and a triple item. Wow, he actually just smurfed that fight. That is crazy. With the whole board's 1-star, right? The only 2-star unit we have on the board is a Nivea. I'm actually shocked that we were able to win that fight, but I mean, it was very, very close. And I mean, in a world where it's more expensive to go level 8, like pushing level 8 on 4-2 and then just building a board out of all these 1-stars, I mean, might be enough to win some fights. There's a Lysandra who, yeah, can just be an easy replacement. There's a Lux here, and we are just going to roll down. There's a Singed pair here. He's seeing so many pairs. He's also holding all of these different outs. Look at this. He's holding, the Vi plus Seraphine here, so we can get Zawin in here. Does get the EMP, which I believe they nerfed this today, but I mean, it's still, I mean, easily, I think it went from 35 to 25. I mean, this is still a fantastic, I mean, the best one that you can get in the late game, just because, I mean, EMPing your opponent's entire board and making their mana cast go up. I mean, that is just, I mean, it's just an insane effect to have on just a 2 trait that you're getting here almost for free here. And then we have the Echo in. This is such a cool board. We're even fitting Zawin on this board with the Echo plus the Singed plus who else are we playing? Echo Sin. Oh, and then the Violet here. Really, really cool board actually. Out of Dishsoap here to kind of piece together a stage 4 board that's going to save us some HP. We don't have Defender in, right? I was about to say, like, the Vi is here just as a Piltover Zon, not a triple trait unit, but I mean, hey, the Zillion doing work here. The only thing is we do have to like stabilize on a truly strong board at some point, right? Because this board is good enough to kind of like barely get us through stage 4. And oh my god, are we gonna win another fight? Wow, I'm shocked that this board 3-winned, but I mean, it's just putting the power of the Zillion onto the board with these really, really nice items. The Lux doing work here. I mean, oh my god, it's actually such a cool board during stage 4 that he just pieced together and got him there. Wow. Okay. He does have the Lux too, and he is 1 off the Garen too, so he is in a world where he could get to Silas. The only awkward thing about Silas on 8 is that, you'll be stuck on Silas 1. You have to sell a lot of good stuff to get just a Silas 1 here, which is a bit scary to me. You can take Protector's Vow here just to try to get the Swain casting. Still just rolling it to 0, trying to find some kind of upgrade and can't find it. Can take the GS as a last just damage item onto the Lux here, and I mean, he'll feel pretty good about his itemization here. Has no heal cut, right? That's the only downside to this spot, but outside of that, not bad. But yeah, here's where things are getting a little bit rough, is that he needs these upgrades, right? His board is still mostly 1-star. I mean, he's stabilizing in HP pretty high. 19 XP from Zillion, but that really isn't going to do anything. Seraphine 2 here. He's actually going to skip it. Wow. Just with the idea that, I mean, it's not a better carry than anything that we got going on here. She's really just a good synergy bot. Finds Tarek here, but yeah, gonna have to cut. The Liss here does get some in the way to Rise here, but doesn't really matter. We're not level 9. Rise has been changed to back to 4 regions, but he needs to be level 9, or you need to be level 9 to activate him. Lux doing good work here. Wow, we might actually win a fight though, just with all these random 2-star units. Oh, but the Andy burn might do it in for us. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think Swain can completely clutch this out, but still, I mean, some people getting really low Swain pair here. Oh my god, this game is so close, and Dishsoap still, I mean, he's just playing around. This Lux here, yeah, gonna move items over to the Tarek here. That makes sense. Ooh, he actually opts to leave the Vow onto the Swain, just saying getting the Swain casting is the most important thing here. It doesn't really matter that much. Like Tarek is going to cast here, but the Vow might allow Swain 1 to cast when he wouldn't otherwise. It's a smart call from Dishsoap, and very unintuitive, right? Usually you would just say put all your items to the same unit. Take a loss here, down to 10 HP, though top 4 is almost locked in. It's getting really close here, I would imagine. I mean, there's a Zillion pair. The problem is that, like, okay, he's going to take it. I mean, we don't have a dupe. We just have to hope that we hit it, I mean, random zillion to on level 8s, which, I mean, is not that likely, but I mean, can still happen. And yep, he's going to continue to roll here. He finds Garen 2 here, and he is going to opt to unlock the Silas here and then get the Annie in his replacement. There's the Silas for 4 Arcanist. Okay, and now he's going to move zillion items. So Annie's going to take the Gwynsu and the Nashers and this. And then the Titans, Gunblade, GS are going to be the Silas items. Then Arcanist just has to go back on his zillion. So he pivots into 4 Arcanist here. Let's see what the Silas one with Titans can do. I mean, he's doing great work here. He's actually full HP. Another huge Jarvan cast on the backline. Look at the Silas, man. He just 1v9. 11k damage from a Silas 1. Oh my god. I mean, that is the power of this Silas dude here with great items, and then the Annie doing great work as well here. And now we could maybe even think about pushing it to 9. I mean, if we win this next fight, we can go 9. The question is, I mean, do you want to roll down here and stabilize? I mean, his thought is that there's nothing to really hit on 8 here, so we just have to trust that this board is strong enough to win. All right, Annie's going Silas, takes a lot of damage, but wow, he actually healed up a lot here. Annie cast, Silas cast. Oh my god, I think we won this fight. Yeah, we did, with Annie 1, Silas 1 as our carries. My god, fast 9 TFT is back, even though we haven't even gone level 9. But the fact that you can stabilize around these 1-star 5 costs is crazy. I mean, I guess Silas is he a 7 cost? He's probably a 7 cost because he's one of these unlocks. All right, here, I don't know how much XP we have on Zillion, but I think it's a lot. So can he make it here? Yeah, he can easily make it here with 26 gold. He's gonna roll down here. Ow, don't bite me, kitty, don't bite me. And we are going to pick up Shyvana 2 on the way. Remake the Garen 2, by the way, that we sold for Silas. But he's just a good defender frontline that we can play here. And Shyvana is really just on this board. Actually, for Juggernaut, yeah, with the Swain here. Yeah, so, I mean, she works, and she also has her passive effect after she casts, where she gives your board basically global damage reduction. All right, I mean, that was enough of a... I think if you guys aren't happy with that kitty cam, then I don't know what you will be happy with. And Dishsoap will be very happy with the fact that it's a top 2. Oh my god. Still on these 1-star carries, rolls down, doesn't find it. I mean, yeah, I mean, he can't find an upgrade, so this is just his board. Zillion 2. I didn't see what that other backline was. Is that a Kindred 2 on the back? I can't tell. Is that just Brock and he's just huge? I think it is just Brock with those items and he's just huge here with all this Freljord in. Okay, Silas in a pretty good spot to not take aggro and just get a great Jarvan ult off, into a great Lux ult, into a great Garen ult, into another great Jarvan ult. I mean, Silas did great work and he's still healing up. Wait a minute, and he's doing a lot of damage? I mean, this is a Brock on the board, but it can't win the fight. Dishsoap wins the game, carrying an Annie 1 and a Silas 1, playing 4 Arcanists from an insane flex board. I mean, this game was just a masterclass. I mean, this is what set 16 is all about, baby. Flexing your board, just playing around what you hit, playing around just your strongest units at the time, and just, I mean, clearing people with a really cool flex board, some really cool unlocks. I mean, just absolute binema, and a fantastic game from Dishsoap. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video, if that is still a feature. I think YouTube said it is. I don't know. Can someone verify if they've ever seen a hype button? Maybe I'm gonna go on YouTube and like see if I see it for me. But if there is a hype button, hit that hype button. I think, I don't know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Bye bye.